Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Friday, December 22nd, 2023. This is my last daily vlog of 2023. Each day, as you might remember, throughout the year and more, every morning, come in, stand up, talk about what I'm doing to make content creation full-time, and here we are a year later, wrapping up the year. I'm taking next week off. Ish. I mean, I'll still be doing stuff because I'm not going anywhere. But just taking a genuine breather, from a job I like to make sure I'm recharged and continue to like it. Basically, is what I'm doing. But we still have business to take care of. So let's more about that at the end. Let's talk about yesterday. So yesterday, my target was to complete and publish the last long-form video of the year, and that was a long-requested video. People kept asking me for years, when are you going to review this 5-year-old toy? Well, back then it was like a 2-year-old toy, and then it was a 3-year-old toy. Anyway, and I told you I was looking for a reason to do it, why it made sense, because the longer I waited, the less relevant it seemed. So the angle that I found and published this video was what happened with that model, because they only released 2 of them ever 5 years ago and never again. So it was kind of like a post-mortem on this product. What happened was the thumbnail, in fact. Why was this seemingly superior thing, why didn't it become the de facto rather than what did? So I was really happy with finding an angle that made it make sense to make that video 5 years on from the release of the product. And the video itself, how's it doing? Great. It's the #1 performing video of our last 10 right now, which is a little over 5,500 views just since 15 hours or so. It was just released at 5 p.m. yesterday. The video's doing well. I expect it'll continue to do well over the next couple of days, and it's evergreen. It'll last. Look, it's about a thing 5 years old. It's not going to get any newer, right? So that video is going to keep doing what it does and hopefully be a performer for us like so many recent ones are. The other project, of course, we have going on that now we have 2 days left in for you. That's it, to the 24th, our Advent calendar. As of yesterday through the 21st, 25.6 thousand views, 36 subscribers, still at getting about 1,200 views a day. You can see on the chart there are a couple of weird performers that are cutting up through the chart to go higher faster, but nothing really, super standout. The fastest dog amongst the slow dogs is what those videos are doing, but they're doing fine. I'm perfectly fine with how that's performing. Let's stats-wise, beyond those, then let's talk about over the last 7 days. I have implemented this personal watermark that I'd like to stay over 10,000 views a day and over 50 subscribers a day. We've done that steadily for the last several weeks. We're a little over 14,000 views a day and a little over 56 subscribers a day. We did not hit a new milestone. They were at 42,780 or 790. We're right on the edge. So we're almost to 42.8. But that will come later in the day, and if you pop in, you'll see it. When we come, let's talk about today first. We'll talk about today, and then we'll talk about the future and all the way through the first. Today is a very light day. I plan on doing really just clerical work, tidying stuff up. It's time to get a new hard drive and purge some stuff over, because I only trust a drive for a year because I use it so much. I have to prep some data for that and do some backups. I'll probably do create some more short form content for the next, going into the new year, because all I'll publish over the next few days through the end of the year are short videos that I'll just schedule them and they'll drop every morning. Just so I have something out there, but it's just going to be shorts for now. New stuff. And then we have a podcast recording this afternoon sometime. It's in the evening. It's whenever the guys are ready. Mo is off, but George's schedule is kind of chaotic right now, so it'll be this afternoon. But that recording will be my last official job of the day at some point. And when we come back, so I said this is the last vlog of the year. I'll be back on the 1st, so January 1st of 24. And on that day, I should have a final report on the Advent calendars. I'm going to track it through the 31st, which is a week beyond the last release, and see how they do. And we'll look. And then it's only a week before CES. where there's liable to be some new things to do. So going into January, remember last January when things blew up around CES? It's liable to happen again. So kick off the month or the year, in a similar way by looking at all the cool stuff at CES and planning the cool stuff we're going to look at throughout the year. And hopefully with a better relationship with some companies going to CES, we can get even more information and do better with it. So I'm optimistic about how Consumer Electronics Show is going to go. I say this is the last everything. I expect the last vlog. Unless something monumental happens, I might pop in for one. I say it's the last long form video of the year, unless some crazy news comes out the last week of the year that I'm gonna come in here and get on the camera. I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground and keep, reading comments and messages, but just kind of relax. Maybe, travel a little bit, drive up to different towns, maybe day trips, that kind of thing. Just kind of get out of the house, because I've pretty much sequestered in the house except for lunch breaks most of the year. So just get out of the house is my plan. So being the last one of the year, I say it every day. I say it every time I talk to you, but I just want to reinforce here at the end of the year how grateful I am that this vlog has become a thing that that wouldn't continue to exist. Look, if none of you were there, I would be compelled to do it, but I probably would skip it, because no one would call me on it. It's for people that have bad habits, they call you an enabler if you enable their bad habit. You are, is there a positive term for an enabler? I don't know. Or ought to be, like next year day is a thing that should have been, what's a positive enabler? Is it just a support system? Is it just a encouragement? Whatever it is you want to call it. I'll just say you're a positive enabler. There, that's what the fact that you're here, the fact that you engage, the fact that you watch, the fact that you comment, the fact that I know you're there waiting in the morning or the evening or wherever you are in the world, it has immeasurably helped my mental state and my motivation and ability to do this project. And I'm just so grateful. Who could have thought, a little over 14 months ago, we'd still be standing here over a year later. Huge progress, still on the grind, still putting in the work and making progress. And fully a third of all my motivation comes from you interacting with me and being here and knowing that somebody is kind of like here behind the scenes with me, seeing the things I'm going through, understanding, being a sounding board. I won't ramble about it any longer. All of that is to say what I've always said. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. It's a huge part of my day, and now being my job is a huge part of my life, and so you're part of that too. So thank you so much for everything throughout the year. I'm excited about next year. I think we've built a solid foundation of, look, we have a water line that we haven't fallen under of 10,000 a day. It wasn't 6 months ago that was a struggle to get 10,000 views in a day ever, and now we've not dropped below it in a month. So I think we have the best possible path forward for possible success that we could ever have. And the new year's coming, and we're gonna get after it. That's gonna be it for today. That's gonna be it for the year. That's gonna be it for 2023. Thank you so much for stopping in to check out today's vlog. If you did, if you're here every day, once again, I love you for that. Thank you so much for being here. Please have a fantastic Friday, a great holiday, a good Christmas, a wonderful New Year, a good time with your family, all the crap, the good wishes I want you to have, and I will talk to you again next year? Bye-bye.